I read PJ Morton's Millionaire Fastlane today, chapter 13. It was all about education. And what I took away from it was go to school to learn, go to school to find your people, but don't go to school to make more money. I will be talking here specifically about the tie between studying, like formally educated college, and money. I think it is a trap. I think it is something I fell victim to hard, and it's something that you should make sure not to fall victim to. Unless you like the thing that is making you a ton of money, you're trapping yourself. To cut the fluff, the reason why you're trapping yourself is basically as follows. When you learn how to be a banker, be a consultant, do quantitative analysis on X, Y, or Z, you are not increasing your intrinsic value. You're only increasing your contextual value. So whatever your value is only applies to that specific field. Yeah, sure, some stuff is transferable, but largely speaking, if you go somewhere else, you'll take a pay cut, or you'll have to start from scratch altogether. Now, that leaves you with a decision once you're in that position. Am I going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is paying me the most I can, even though I don't really like it, or am I going to jump ship? For a lot of people, they cannot conceptualize jumping ship. It creates this situation where it's like, on one end, you have a guaranteed, like, pretty okay, liked by everybody, gives you the prestige you need, gives you the food you need. Everything is fine enough. And on the other end, you have complete ambiguity. People don't understand really what you're doing and why you're trying to change something that's not completely broken. And it's like, what are you going to do? Now, I named this Substack article, "The Job Market is Like Glee," because this reminded me specifically of like Glee Season 1. I just watched 13 episodes of Glee Season 1 last week. And the situation is the exact same. You have this high school dynamic where like there's the popular people, the cheerleaders, the football players, and then the losers. Finn is considering joining the Glee Club, right? He has some understanding of his voice and his potential. And he wants to be more than just like the captain of the football team who ends up working a job in his town and never really ending up doing anything in particular. But there is an order, there is a hierarchy to the school where if he indulges his Glee desire, if he goes and becomes a Glee or a Gleer, a Gleek, then he's going to get punished by the social hierarchy. I don't want to say irrationally, but like that's just the way it is, right? It has to be enforced or everything falls apart. People start feeling that they can do too much. People start being willing to take risks that they shouldn't be taking. The whole system falls apart. There are rules for a reason, I think. A football player literally tells to him before he bullies him after he makes a choice. I just think it's like such an apt comparison to the job market or this whole understanding of a career, at least in the circles that I have been surrounded by in my early 20s, where it's like, do it right, man. Because if you don't do it right, you better succeed. And until you succeed, you're a clown. And we're not going to make it so easy for you to come back. We're going to make it, I don't want to say, basically you won't have support. You won't have a cohort, you know? Anyways, that was what my article was about. You should go read it. You should check it out at my Substack, Starting Over on Purpose. I mean, that was more concise. I don't waste your time, you know? Life's beautiful. Like, who am I to complain? I'm a lucky guy. Peace, y'all.